it's Mr. N. Welcome back to the Shred Shed. We have with us today a very special guest and a dear friend of mine whom I've known for quite a while. Cayce Miners, Orchestra Director at Tucson High School. Welcome to the Shred Shed. It's great to have you. And what we're going to hear from Mr. Miners today is what's going on at Tucson High and the kinds of activities, the kinds of electives, and all manner of fun things that you get to do when you're a student at Tucson High. So please, Mr. Miners, feel free to just chime on in and let us know what's going on over there.
Yeah, well, I want to say thanks for inviting me to be here at the Shred Shed and talk about Tucson High. We have a really great school. In fact, it's so good that I went there for high school and then I got my degrees and I came back to be a teacher. And it's been a really great experience. So one thing about Tucson High that I can tell you is that it is big. We have the largest student body on campus, and I'm going to tell you why that's good for the electives. When we have a lot of students, we can have a lot of electives. Many students who come to Tucson High are part of the orchestra and the choir, or the orchestra and the band, or the band and the steel drums, or the guitar and the mariachi class. And we have all of those and more. So if you want to spend your time at a school with a lot of music offerings and a lot of people who are really excited about music every day, Tucson High is the place.
Wow, I want to start all over again. Sign me up, Mr. Miners. So having said that, why don't you tell us a little bit specifically about your program? Because I heard it through the grapevine, and it was in the news as well, that your orchestra was invited to perform in New York City at Carnegie Hall right up until that COVID crisis hit us, and here we are. But would you mind talking about your programs?
Oh yeah, absolutely. My program is something I'm incredibly proud of, because our students work so hard and come together, and every year they perform really well. And that's what got us the invitation to perform at Carnegie Hall. We were invited based on our performances at festivals around Arizona and outside of Arizona as well, where we always perform really well. We get superior ratings, and I'm really proud of the music we do. We have 4 levels of orchestra at Tucson High, and in addition to the 4 levels of orchestra, we have a string quartet class as well. So if you're a string player at Tucson High, you will have 4 levels to make sure that you are in the exact right one to meet people that are going to challenge you, and you're going to be challenged by them. And you will get a chance to perform at festivals, perform for many concerts each year, and really get to know music in a deep and satisfying way.
That's awesome. Now, with such a big group of kids, do you have any assistants that come in from outside of the school that assist you in helping people develop their skills?
Yeah, actually, we're lucky at Tucson High to be the only school in Tucson that has a full second director for the orchestra. So this year, that second director is going to be Miss Yusupov. She and I will be teaching the classes together, and this goes back a few years. We're the big program with lots of guys there to help you out. So it's a good place to be for every single level, because we can give you the attention that you need.
Well, that's outstanding. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this video and are more curious about Tucson High School, please feel free to reach out. They have their website. You can expand and see what all of the electives they have to offer. But we are so fortunate here to have been graced by Mr. Miners' presence, and keep practicing, and you might just get lucky enough to make Mr. Miners' top orchestra.
You can do it.
Yeah, you can do it. So thanks again for stopping in at the Shred Shed, and we look forward to seeing much more of you, hopefully.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me.
Of course.